going on, guys? Edgar here, lifestylesdefined.com. Welcome back to another episode of Ask Me Anything. As always, leave your questions in the comment section below. One of us will answer for you in a future video. Now, please keep in mind that the questions do not have to pertain to technology only. It can be about anything. We will always do the research and try to answer the question to the best of our knowledge. So anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Today's question is from Mills2 4U. Shout out to you for your question. And the question reads, how has the new Blackberry Priv been doing in sales/reviews? And do you think that it is a threat to Microsoft's share in the phone market as is? That is a really interesting question. I'm actually looking at picking up either the 950 XL, and now that I've watched a bunch of reviews, I'm thinking about picking up the Blackberry Priv. Now, when it comes to reviews, I'm really picky. If you are the type of reviewer who spends 24 to 48 hours with a device and you want to give me a full-blown review, I'm sorry, I'm just not even going to take you serious. Now, what I like to do is, look for reviewers that spend a full week with a device. They test out the camera, the keyboard, the applications, the features. Those people I do take seriously, and that's exactly what I've done. I've watched a few reviews of reviewers that I think are relevant, and so far I've really liked what I've heard about the Blackberry Priv. One of the things, the descriptions that I love is the fact that the phone is kind of like a hybrid. So if you like stock Android, this is probably a device you might want to pick up. Not only because you get the full-blown stock Android experience, but you also get a BlackBerry experience. A lot of the features that you find on the BlackBerry OS, you'll find on the Blackberry Priv, with, of course, stock Android as the cherry on top. And I think that's a super dope description of what you get. I really like BlackBerry OS, and the fact that you get that on top of Android, I think it's super dope. The hub is one of the highlights for me as far as the BlackBerry OS, and you actually get it in the Priv. You actually get the hub, so all of the notifications are right there for you to see. Also, it has a curved display, which works similar to the Edge display, the Edge Plus, but it has a little more functionality, and that's something that I really like, and you'll have to see it for yourself. I can't really describe it, but it's something that I like as far as what I've seen in reviews. Now, the keyboard is actually pretty damn cool. You actually have a front-facing speaker right below the keyboard. When you slide it out, you have that keyboard. You know exactly where the keys are, and it has sensitivity on it, so you can swipe and things like that. So it has gesture support. On top of that, you can map the keys to do certain things in the operating system, so that's actually really dope as well. The camera is something that I've been hearing really good things about. Obviously, I think right now the Galaxy 6 Edge Plus has the best camera out there as far as smartphone goes. And I think the Blackberry is actually pretty competitive. They've actually it looks pretty impressive. The only thing that I've heard negative about the camera is the fact that the 4K does seem to struggle a little bit with the 4K recording, but as far as 1080p, 30 frames per second, and 60 frames per second, it performs really well. And I've also looked at some of the image quality images that I've seen. I think it's pretty impressive. So, so the keyboard, the camera, I really like. The hardware overall, it looks pretty impressive. I love the premium look to the device. It reminds me almost of a Lumia, the Lumia 920. Just a little bit, but it does have that BlackBerry look to it, and that's again something I love. It's the fact that you're holding a BlackBerry device, but it's running Android, but you still get the best of BlackBerry features, and again, that sounds awesome to me. So I'm really being pulled towards the Blackberry Priv. Now, is it going to affect the market share? I'm not sure how to answer that. Because Microsoft does have it's in third place. Obviously, the market share, it's not as good as it should be, but I don't know that BlackBerry is going to really make a dent in Microsoft market share. I think that BlackBerry is actually doing good by releasing the Priv, and I think that it's going to help BlackBerry's market share, but it's not going to affect Microsoft. due to the fact that yes, it is a BlackBerry device, but it is also just another Android device. Now again, I'm not taking anything from BlackBerry because I'm actually thinking about getting one myself, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. Now, one of the comments that I heard a few people make is that the government's probably going to order a few of these BlackBerry Privs for their employees. You know, the fact that these guys are still using the 900 series Blackberries, and now they have this BlackBerry Priv with that keyboard. Maybe so, you know, maybe that's something that's going to happen. But anyway, that is my answer to your question. Let me know what you think. Again, my name is Edgar, signing off. Peace.